So this is SpongeBob, and he is 50 according to his Employee of the Month awards. But wait, he can't be 50. He's a kid, isn't he? But he has to be older than that. So how old is he then? Well, I think I have an answer to that. You see, normal sea sponges in temperate regions live for at most a few years, but tropical species like Spongebob can live up for 200 years or more. Yeah, not such a lovable little kid now, is he? He just shows that we all get old, we all die. Anyway, back to Spongebob. But this number can only really tell us the average dying age of a sea sponge like Spongebob, unless we're referring to him as a kitchen sponge. And then he would live up to 53,000 years of age before he withers up and dies. Yeah, so let's not use that number. Let's stick to the 200 years of age. So, we know that Spongebob is over 18 because he has his own house, so he has to be over 10. He doesn't live with his parents. But he also has that kiddish charm to him. So I would say he's no over 22. Okay, so between 18 and 22, that's 20. And if we are still comparing SpongeBob's age to the age of humans, then the average lifespan of a human is 80. So we put that up in a ratio against 280 to 200. And to get from 80 to 20, you divide by 4, obviously. So you would also have to divide 200 by 4, which would make 50. So yeah, that's SpongeBob's age, isn't it? It even links in, sort of, to the Employee of the Month awards. But obviously he would have to be working there every single day of his life, which I don't think is true. But at the end, even though I am analysing the show like this, it is, at the bottom of it, just a kid's show. So yeah, that's it, end of the video, nothing else to be said. But wait, what about Patrick, Squidward and Mr. Krabs? Surely they can't have the same average lifespan as sponges, can they? So how old are they? Well, let's start with Squidward, because he's one of my favourite characters in SpongeBob. And a quick Google search tells me that squids have a life expectancy of up to 8 years. And because I would think Squidward is probably older than SpongeBob in human terms, I would say he'll be about 28, so in his late 20s. So if we put those numbers into a calculator, then that means that Squidward would be 2 years, 9 months old. Wow, quite a bit younger than SpongeBob if you really think about it. Then there's Mr. Krabs, who is 9 months old. Wow, that's really long. He'll be dead before the 3rd season ended. I guess SpongeBob actually is more in common with Walking Dead than it does any other kids show. And finally there's Patrick Star. Now he was a bit trickier to find out about because there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of different species of starfish. But I narrowed it down to the pink short-spined starfish, and that lives for around 8 years, which would make Patrick Star around 2 years old. So a 2-year-old and a 50-year-old being best friends. Not the best combination in the world, but I guess that's SpongeBob for you. But yeah, that was all of the characters. Well, not all of the characters in SpongeBob. It's more of like 4 of the characters really, but that's 4 of the characters in SpongeBob, including SpongeBob. And yeah, that's the end of the video. See you all next time if I decide to do this again. See ya. And yeah, well, that was a terrible idea, which I'm immediately going to regret after I post this, but yeah, this is the first video I've made. It may not be the first I upload, but it's the first I've made, and yeah, I am really going to regret this since I upload it.